Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Artsphere 1969. And you're watching this program called Our Pregnancy Diary. I'm Stephanie here. And why our pregnancy diary? I'm actually a mummy of two teenagers. And although, my elder son is already 18 this year, the memories of first time being a mommy is really still very vivid. And when I met up with another two young mummies, we decided that, hey, why don't we come together and start this new content where we share our stories, our experience, and we also want to be able to hear from you, because I think a lot of times, the experience is you're not the only one that is going through. All of us are actually going through quite a lot of the same things, and especially I think pregnancy, although it's really, really beautiful, it is also very real and raw. It's like throughout the whole journey, it's almost like an emotional roller coaster, up and down. And so we decided to come together and share and talk about this topic. And I'm so glad today I'm here together with Candy and Annabelle. Let me just bring them on. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Introduction.
Yeah, so for me, my name's Annabelle. And I'm a new mommy. Okay, maybe not that new anymore. But my baby is about 9.5 months, almost 10 months already. So and I'm doing this, because I want to share my experience of being a new mommy, and then also the pregnancy journey for it's quite. I would think my marriage to lah. So
我是2个月，孩子是2个月半，快到3个月了呀。
我还以为你讲说2个孩子的吗？哎呀，什么时候多了一个？
我是个新手妈妈。其实今天我真的很开心哦，可以跟你们大家一起分享哦，我这个怀孕的这个心路历程，你知道吗？毕竟是第一次，很多东西又不知道，所以很多东西就很新奇，有些东西又很害怕、很担心。今天真有机会跟大家一起分享我走过的这个旅程。当然，在看 live 的朋友们如果你是一个妈妈，当然也可以跟我们一起分享你的经历啦、你的经验啦，或者是你在准备要怀孕的朋友，当然你可以听听我们的故事欢迎请支持我们
Yes, yeah. I think for me it's really, really fun because, like I say, right, the last one, of course, for my second child is 15 years ago. So it's been a long time, but I think all these beautiful memories and maybe some very memorable moments. And I think more importantly, we really want to connect with all the mummies out there, or those like Candy say that, who is going to prepare and be a mommy very soon. I hope that the exchange of our experience and journey here would help you along too. I'm just want to say hello to everybody, that is joining us online. Hi, thanks for tuning in to our pregnancy diary. Yes, and besides that, I think the focus today, right, a lot of times we will also hear this thing about are we very worried about trying to get back in shape, after pregnancy, right? Yeah, we want to share with you, really, you're not alone. Okay, so this is something that we want to share a little bit more later part of the program. Okay, yeah, so ladies, basically, when I reflect on, how I've met you ladies, and then up to now, you're actually a mommy of one. It's really quite amazing because I've known them even before they were married, like single, touring and stuff like that. So I think it's also fun to actually share some photos of them. And I think for those mummies out there, be it old mummy or young mummy, by seeing all this visual, you will also recall like, wow, 我曾经也是这么年轻, and then now, mommy, I think it's quite fun. So maybe we can play one of their video first. Let's have a look. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's Annabelle. Yeah, I mean, I really kind of
Wow.
like see Annabelle before, and then she was also very excitedly sharing with us how he met his husband and things like that. And then before you know it,
Pregnant. And then become so
pregnant.
big.
Become so big. Oops. Okay, we'll talk about it later. If anybody of you all who are watching this, you have any photo of your before paktor and then pregnant photos, please just share it on the our program right now. We would really love to hear from you. Okay, so the other one definitely is Candy. Yeah, Candy. I've known her really since way back. Let's have a look at Candy's journey. How about that?
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me pressing through.
Wow, Candy，看了感觉怎么样？
真的，真的从我年轻，然后再拍拖到结婚、怀孕到生孩子，整个过程都照片每个都有啊。因为其实，在怀孕那个过程中，那个肚子一个月比一个月大，尤其在最后一个月，
是
肚子越来越大，而且吐的时候真的会越来越辛苦。
Yes,
是
correct.
Yeah.
Same for me too.
Yeah, I think actually showing these photos is also to maybe for you all is also like 一个walking down memory lanes, right? Yeah, it's like wow. Actually, for like Candy, although it's been about 2 months plus, yeah, but still it seems like wow, a lot of things just happen in a flash of an eye, right? It's like that's why we say actually, we just also want to speak to all you friends who are watching this. A lot of times I think as much as we are prepared for the pregnancy, I don't think we are really prepared, right? We'll talk a little bit more, and I don't know whether for those mummies out there, you may, I think you'll find this very familiar. It's like you can prepare 1,000 things before your pregnancy, but when it all happens, it's still very overwhelming, right? It's like nothing, almost a lot of things never really go according to plan. 有没有这样的感觉 for those of you mummies, especially, if you find it very familiar, like all the planning, and then when it comes or when you realize that you're pregnant, it's just really not quite like what you expected, isn't it? And I think also today, not just reaching out to all the ladies out there, actually we would really love to hear from the guys as well, isn't it? The husbands, or I think it will be nice to hear from the male voices as well.
Yeah, because being pregnant only is not only the ladies' journey, also the husband also got a bit of journey to
partnership. Yes. Yeah, so we want to hear from them as well. Yes, so welcome once again to our pregnancy diary. I'm Stephanie, and together
I'm Annabelle.
Yes. So we want to be able to share on this program and to be able to connect with you, especially all the first-time mummies or the ladies who are getting preparing for yourself for motherhood. We also want to take the opportunity to let you know that really you're not alone. Some things that you have experienced, we've all been through that, or maybe you have done something better you want to share on this platform. Please keep your comments coming, okay? So actually, because it's year end, right? Anyway, happy holidays, everyone. And I think tonight we'll also specially dress up.
Yes.
And then I realized all of us have some form of sleep, either the
yeah.
side or the middle. Yeah, so we are also trying to sleep very carefully here. Actually, I would love to, for myself, like I say, it's been 15 years since my second child. There's something I want to ask you ladies and you viewers out there, okay? I would love to hear what is the most memorable moments from your pregnancy or delivery. Anything, funny or a bit quite traumatic, or would you, I think sharing all these stories would really be able to connect and let's go through that tonight. Anyone want to share first?
I think for me, the first time finding out that I'm pregnant, right? That was fun because
tell us more.
because we were trying, me and my husband, and then there were many false alarms before that. So I will tell my husband, I think I'm late. So I'll tell my husband, oh, I think I'm pregnant. Then I'll take the test and then it will be negative. And then he'll scold me. He's like, oh my God, you waste so much money on the test kit. Because the pregnancy test kit is
it's not cheap, right? How much is it? It's been a long time because I know the COVID test kit very well now. But what's the cost of the pregnancy?
I think it's $10+ for one
so
also.
it's not cheap.
Yeah,
so
it's so cheap.
Do you actually stack up one whole few boxes of that?
No, I didn't.
Anyway, actually have like maybe a dozen of pregnancy kit at home. Can you share with us, or only when you want to test you go and buy? I mean, just out of curiosity, everybody,
Yeah. Right. But because I think like, pregnancy only one time will be positive. You don't need to test so many times, right?
But you test.
But I test so many times.
Quite irritated, right?
He got irritated. So the time when I was really pregnant, then he was like, "Don't bluff me," because I'm pregnant. I was like, no, I think this time I'm really pregnant. He was like, oh my God, you're gonna waste money on the test kit again.
Yeah.
我是觉得只是生产。其实我在怀孕的过程中，其实我比较害怕的是什么，你知道吗？就是生产那个过程。
是，这个是很自然的，对我们都会怕。
对呀，因为有时之前有会看电视机啦，然后看到是女生啊，要生的时候一直尖叫很痛啊，然后
鬼叫，
我靠，笑死你！
呀！Are you sure你不是看恐怖片吗？晚上没有看到这种画面。是，对，自己吓自己还没有发生的时候都自己吓。
然后我记得有一天，因为我不会过程，你要生之前应该会有那种阵痛，可能就5分钟，然后就是这样5分钟。
Contraction, yes，
这个时候我不知道嘛，可是我记得我在一个星期六的早上起来，星期六起来的时候，我就上次说有流血 ，OK， 应该要生，应该是赶快去医院。我去医院的时候，医生就跟我说，你才开1cm，还没有这么快生，你先回家。然后我就先回家。
So there was a slight bleeding, is it? 那就赶快去。
So they ask you to go home.
他说你没有这么快，可能2-3天后你才生。
2-3天，哎呀。
好了，我就回家，然后到晚上凌晨2点，好像有点痛，可是我又不懂是还是不是。对了，我是对，又不懂到底是对，我觉得我也是这样子。忍到早上我就我这样子的症状，应该是啦，那你去看医生哦。然后我就在11点的时候，早上11点的时候我就去医院啦。然后去医院，医生跟我说：“天啊，你才开到不到3cm，可是你可以不用回家，你可能你晚上才会生。”OK 了，好了。然后医生说你就办一些住院手续啦之类的啦，就说医生有时候你需要打 epidural 的吗？我想 try 一下，我不要打你的话了 ，OK。好，然后我就先吃了午餐，然后就去那个应该是病房啦。我上去病房没多久其实根本不到半个小时时间，然后就开始好像开始越来越痛了，我真的可以 feel 到那种阵痛是怎样，而且痛到我开始我的背会很痛，我就跟 Tommy 讲，我可以被打 epidural 啊，我就感觉就问，然后那个 nurse 就来讲，可能要等一下了，因为现在在病房嘛，然后5分钟跟我讲。不可以了嘞！我发觉我好像有东西要出来了嘞，我感觉，我感觉好像有一粒球要冲你的那种感觉，你知道吗？我讲好痛，我可以不会生。然后那时候讲，你不要生先，你等一下，我马上transfer你去那个厂房。然后我讲我不行，我很想生，我可以不可以？不可以，你不可以不，你一定要等。然后我在送去过程当中，我就砰一声， 就是那个我的那个阳台水破然后那个那时候讲，哎惨了，你开到90了，你不要生，你不要 push 不然你会在lift 里面生。
How to do it? Don't push.
对，我跟你讲，我很想生，就好像你要去上厕所，东西要出来，你要 push 它出来那种感觉，你知道吗？我很想生，你不可以 push，不然你会在那个 lift 里面生。我忍，我那么叫，我一直叫，我痛，然后去到那个厂房，好，医生就来了，然后应该是5-6下就生出来了，所以那个时间是很快，所以很紧张，我觉得很恐怖，你知道吗？在那过程想，惨了，我生都出来嘛，惨了，我会觉得我能生吗？我能活得下来吗？那种感觉是很恐怖，你知道吗？对我来说，呀
It sounds traumatizing.
I can. Phone. Okay, later we'll test that one. Yes. I can't quite imagine, what Eunice Lau, obviously not the husbands. Do you have the same experience? Like, like really it was very fast for you in terms of delivery. You were not even prepared, and then everything just like, that to me was like, I waited for quite a while for my first one. But I also have something that is really so memorable during delivery. I want to share, okay? Because for my first child, okay, anyone that actually has a SARS-CoV-8, in case you are 2002, yes, 3, right? 3, yeah. So during my elder one was born during that period. So for me, was pregnant experience, please let me know, if you're also, obviously we were being a bit careful and just because everybody is like, we don't know what's going on, right, with SARS and everything. But that's not the point, I want to share this really, okay? So because SARS, right, so it's a big thing, and my gynae, when she appeared, so finally when I was ready to deliver, 就是要生的时候, my gynae appeared in the delivery room, looking like some astronaut, she's like in her full gear, and then, okay, mask alone. She was wearing this plastic shield.
Also,
the big one, okay? It's not the small one here only. It's totally from top here all the way down the little bit. So why so traumatized? Can never, because some of us, if we tear a little bit more, okay, I don't go into detail. If not, I mean, it's still
it's
yeah,
too traumatizing.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's really bearable. Okay, nothing too whatever. We need a bit of stitching. Okay, so of course, I gave birth already. It's like delivered, right? Then I was lying there, so waiting lah, because stitching ma. Then the next moment, before I realize, it's like I can see the reflection of
Oh my goodness.
on the plastic shield. Okay. Imagine like
not something you want to see.
Yeah. So it's like, oh my God, it's like I can actually see, some of the action. I was like, oh, okay. I don't want to be seeing it. So actually that was for a moment. Yeah, really quite traumatic. Luckily it's a bit blurry because you're a bit tired from all the pushing and everything. But I really remember it so clearly. I don't know whether, anyone who has any interesting moments, especially if I don't know how many 有没有这么巧也是 SARS baby 的，还是说 during COVID, okay? Because I think it will be a bit more different.
Yeah. So during COVID,
maybe we should talk. Anything interesting? That is,
Yeah, when I was delivering because I delivered during the COVID period, so I delivered beginning of this year. Then they make you wear a mask. So I don't know whether SARS they make you wear a mask.
You mean the mummy? No.
You didn't wear a mask. I had to wear a mask. So I was like very upset. I was like, when I'm giving birth, you want me to wear a mask? Are you sure?
That's interesting. It's a bit difficult to breathe, isn't it?
Yeah, it was so difficult. everyone in the room's already wearing a mask. So
I
I
see.
kept asking, it's like, everyone's wearing a mask. Why do I have to wear a
Yeah,
mask?
because I cannot scream too.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like, it's very irritating, when you're like, okay, for me, I felt it was very irritating because when I was delivering, then there's something covering my face, then it's actually quite tiring. So I was like, oh my goodness. So in the end, Oppa, my husband, he was like holding my mask. So I was like,
So
he was actually pulling it.
this is
out.
where all the husbands actually, these are all the help that you get from the husband.
But in my mind, I was questioning. I was like, oh, he's already holding the mask this
Yes.
way. Why am I still wearing
Yeah,
it?
still you have to wear, right? Okay.
So yeah, so they were like, yeah, you need to wear. Then
They take it out, is
But
it?
I was having it on the entire time. So in the end, I was like, oh my, that was like
Interesting.
very like. I think it was like one of the, I won't say it's traumatizing, but I
Yep.
can really remember
Recall.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if any other mummies out there, new mummies
Yeah.
out there have the same experience.
Yeah, because actually same period. I mean, as in like Candy one also quite recent, is about 2 months plus away, but she didn't require to wear a mask during delivery. So I think different protocol, I guess, with different hospital. If any one of you, who gave birth during the COVID period and you have interesting experience to share with us, please feel free to type it in the comment box. Actually, since Annabelle mentioned about the husband, actually, I would really love to hear the hubbies sharing memorable moments. So yes, friends out there, if you are finding this, like we say, this is we are on this program called Our Pregnancy Journey, and we thought that we are mummies here, one a big mummy and two young mummies. We just want to come together and make use of this platform to really connect with all the ladies out there, because I think number one, it's whatever you're going through, you're not alone, because these are all the things that we have gone through as well, and we also want to be able to use this platform to share our little experience and stories. Or have you shared your experiences that all the rest of the mummies to be can also benefit from it? And actually now I would love to hear from the husbands, because Annabelle shared about how useful the husband was at that point of time. So his job is to come in and pull
holding my mask.
holding the mask. I have this another memorable moment from my first pregnancy. Okay, again in the delivery room. You know how when you are really very focused on really pushing out the baby already, then it's very tense, right? To focus. Then suddenly you a person like walking around trying to take video and photograph and coming near you. Then I don't know whether we have any enthusiastic husband who does that trying to video all the moments of take photo, because actually I was at one point really like, and then but actually is all the loving action lah. Then the husband will come to me and say that, how is it? And it's like, just want to push it. Then I said, don't touch me. Then okay, I can feel this person walking around like, take photo, take video, like, please don't come. Because really that is another moment that I really feel I can clearly remember. And I think don't talk about first time mommy, first time daddy. Really, if you have any interesting thing to share with us, really we would love to hear from you.
For me, I remember scolding my husband because
I think don't us in the delivery room,
But it wasn't during he was taking photo in the delivery room. I wasn't scolding him, but then he was also taking photos.
Poor daddies. Okay, so sorry. We'll take this opportunity to apologize to all our loving husband. Yeah.
But he showed me the pictures after. So
Yeah.
after I delivered, then because I was really out of it, so he took some photos. Then but after he showed me, right, it was so bloody, the photo. So I was very upset. I was like, why do you take such ugly photos of me?
Oops. Okay, they are trying
all
to be
the
nice to
blood.
document, and then they get scolded by us. Yeah.
It was so horrible. He was, oh, I thought it's something that you want to like experience, because you can't see yourself. I was like, I do not want to see that. But yeah.
Okay.
So my husband told me do anything like that for you.
Hold my hand.
Oh, your hand.
因为那时候是真的是很紧张，很紧急嘛，所以他只是整个过程只是 hold 着我的手而已，直到我生产为止。呀，
So okay 了，你会觉得安全 会有一个很安全的，对不对？
那时已经是觉得是很痛，什么只要生出来就行，只要那个感觉，快点生，快点生那种感觉呀。然后有人 hold 着我的手，会觉得比较安心一点点。
Wow, okay, yes. So yeah, I think it's really quite funny, or it's also quite nice to be hearing all these moments. Yeah, and we really love to have any of your to just type in your memories here with us. Welcome to our pregnancy diary. Actually, the other one that I want to also find out from us, and also have the ladies, share. And for those of you who are tuning in, is what do you think is one of the biggest change? After 多出一个人, anything about your life? You think what is the biggest change?
呀，会耶，我会觉得，因为我虽然是说刚刚才两个星，才2个月已经花在 baby 上呀。你要起来喂奶啊！如果是说，平常以前一个人说我就马上跳起来，什么事，我就出门冥想，怎么出门就会心想，哎呀，要怎么带那边，怎么毛巾，你要去想一遍才会敢出门呢？你会不会呢？
I would Jisoo initially yes, because it's like I feel like I have to move my this, I need this, I have to pack extra clothes. you try and stuff as much things on the stroller as possible. But after a while, I want to say, because now she already 10 months. After a while, it gets easier. You get used to it. Then you don't feel like you have to move the whole house anymore. You slowly start to see, okay, I think this one don't need, and this one, is something that you need. So it gets easier as time goes on. Yeah, and they get older also, so they need like lesser and lesser things.
Yeah, I think also one common thing is really the logistic, right? Yeah, really. Yeah, you have to be carrying a lot more things. And okay, because I'm seeing some friends. Friends Dorothy and Bao Yun, is it? Thanks for tuning in to our pregnancy diary. Yeah, so here we have 3 mummies sharing and hoping to be able to connect with you, all the mummies out there, or mummy to be. We're just wanting to exchange our stories and experience, and hoping to just have everyone benefit in one way or the other. And we ourselves would want to learn from you as well. Or not that I'm going for my 3rd one, but I'm sure the other ladies will be preparing for their 2nd child.
Also like thinking about it also.
Yes. So actually for myself, right, now that you mentioned about logistics, because I kind of forget about that, but it's true, like what Annabelle say, especially for the first one, you have to move your whole house out together with you. But I think the biggest change, right, in after you really become very, very good in multitasking. 你们会不会觉得 really？ 我觉得很像是超人了。It's like you can just do so many things. Okay, and I don't know where I find that extra strength to really, like, no matter how tired, you really is like Wonder Woman overnight. Yeah. So the do a lot of things at one point of time. I remember very clearly when I was pregnant with my 2nd one. That means my elder one is about 2 years plus, because they have a 3 years gap. And I think there were moments where, he's grouchy or maybe sick and all. So, and the tummy is already very big. And, I have to cook. So you can imagine there were quite many occasions. I actually was able to carry my child in one hand, and then I cook with using the other hand. Steady or not. Anyone have that experience? Yeah, like super steady. Better than Master Chef. Yeah, 特异功能. So any mummies, if you can cook single-handedly and also carry one child in the other hand. And actually, this is nothing. I'm sure I'm not the only one, seriously, because I think we just, we just have all this, extra willpower to do a lot of things. I just find that this never happened before. I have my child, but I know whether mommy that
On my own. I'm on my own with her, at home, and then I cook for her, and then she then I just, we have a play yard with a fan, so I know if she's inside, she's choice you're alone with the baby, right? But the really funny one when we went out. So I was out with my husband now, but we were at a restaurant, so he has to stay seated, and she actually like poo in her diaper, so I have to bring her to change. And it was really funny when I went into the nursing room, there's a few changing tables. Next to me, there are a few other people changing, but it's like a few people changing one baby. Then I'm the only one with just the baby, then changing her alone. So the rest of them like hold the hands, the legs, because the baby sleep, right?
Yes.
So because my kid, she poo, so when I open the diaper, the two, I can hear the two parents next to me was like, oh my God.
Wow.
And then another lady next to me was like, oh my God, 那么臭. And I was alone with her, and my baby at the moment decide to flip. So, oh my goodness, when she flipped, right, I had to stop her, so my hand also and also got pulled out. So I have to multitask, make sure she's clean at the same time.
Right.
So that I could hear, the oh my God, what's she doing? Is she okay? Yeah, so you have experiences like that also. I think
我是觉得该 Stephanie 说的，就是说一面煮菜一面抱着孩子，是我有这种感觉。因为有时我要煮菜的时候，小孩子在那里哭嘛，我就抱着他这样煮菜。
Yeah,
对对对对。
We become very can we hear my mind also? Just want to we become very muscular, like all the extra strength. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'll continue using this mic. Yeah, so it's really right. All the multitasking, don't know where our extra strength is coming from. And I think for the first part is really we just want to be able to just share with everybody. I think it's so interesting to hear that it's actually quite common that we all been through or is going through the same experience. It's nothing new. A lot of things will be fighting for attention.
Yep.
So you kind of just adapt and was being just naturally
no choice.
Skill,
no choice do it.
Yeah, you are really good at that. Yeah. So welcome once again. Yes, we have some new friends watching. Hi, yeah. Hello. Yes, Yancy. Hi, Yancy. Because I just saw Edmund commented. Yancy was hoping to have Yancy. Yancy, I hope everything is okay. And was hoping to have Yancy, another young mommy, join us. But never mind. Definitely, we would love to have Yancy joining us in the upcoming episode. Really quite fun to hear all the stories. So, this program called Our Pregnancy Diary. Talking about changes, I feel that I definitely want to mention, because remember we talked about from the beginning of the show, we asked really our friends out there, do you worry about getting back shape after pregnancy? And we say you're not alone. Okay, this is really something that is very real. And I must say at this point, when we talk about what's the biggest change, I think the physical change is something we can't run away.
It's the most obvious one.
Yes, but we don't want to, I think we have to embrace the change, the stretch mark and all. It's all part of, the process and everything. But we also want to share, our experience and see how we can deal with, this area, isn't it? So talking about physics, okay. So time to face reality. 你多几公斤？
我增加了13公斤。
13公斤，OK。
然后我的宝宝出来是2.9公斤。
9公斤，OK。So about 2 months plus, right?
Yeah.
So okay, still pretty recent. Okay. What about Annabelle?
My baby is about 9 months plus. about 20 kg. It's a
Quite a
lot.
lot, yeah.
It's normal. I think pregnancy weight gain is about 10 to 15 kg. I gained like 20. It was a lot. But my baby is 3.6, so she's quite a big baby.
Yes, yes.
And so yeah, when you mentioned about physical change, I was like, I'm still going through. I'm still going through that. Like, I'm very concerned, about
Yeah.
that. So it's very recent for me because I'm still in the process of trying to like change, like to
right?
get back to my shape.
Yeah, so you're really not alone. And interestingly, I was also sharing with Annabelle and Candy that according to the doctors at KKH, because this is an article that they shared about post-pregnancy, weight and stuff like that. It was a topic that's totally dedicated to this area. 1 in 4 women, okay, basically retain 5 kg of their pregnancy weight beyond 1 year. Okay, 5 kg, additional 5 kg. Okay, so if you're interested to hear more about this area, please continue to stay with us. We will really want to chat more about this. Myself, I've been through 2 different very different pregnancy, and I would really love to now focus our time a little bit to share about how to get back in shape. Yeah, because I think this is all the mummies will want to do very healthily and effectively, isn't it? So at this time, I also want to first one, okay, I put on 11 kg. Okay, so I go and dig out all the photographs, and this is one of the photo that I'm actually getting ready. Okay, so this is me 18 years ago, and I remember the other day one of the girlfriends say that, oh my god, is that you? She can't even recognize me. Yeah, so this is me on the morning trying to sell 11 kg. And photo is about 2 weeks ago, so still looking on, and I was celebrating my birthday during my confinement.
Right.
Yeah, because my son is actually born in the same month as me.
Right.
Yeah, so this is about two weeks after my second one, and I put on 5 kg. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And this is actually one of the photo that is beginning of the 3rd trimester already.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to show the pictures. It's very obvious. I think the pictures really tells a lot.
Right.
Yeah, from the pregnancy and a lot of things to do with about diet that I've learned. Before my elder one, I put on 11 kg. He was a very small baby. It's two over kg. And second one, I put on 5 kg. The baby was also 2 point something, but closer to 3 kg. So you can effectively, I only post pregnancy trying to as is it? Yeah, all of you. Actually, I haven't seen any
Yeah. So for me, right, I'm 20 kg,
Yes.
18 plus 19 kg lah. So it's quite a lot of weight. You have this thinking like I cannot go hungry while I'm pregnant. Yeah, right. The baby need food also ma. Then like, and then cannot how to. Then it kind of became like, just eat. Whereas and when little bit hungry also eat also.
Yeah.
So I didn't really control. So the first trimester, made a mistake during my first trimester. Like first trimester, actually, your baby is very, very, very small.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
During that time. So,
Mm.
but I did, and then I put on quite a bit of weight. So by then, it's like damage done already, right? Then, of course, then if you want to diet during pregnancy, and people also tell you, "Oi, what are you doing?"
Yeah,
like,
you can't
like you
really-
shouldn't be doing that. So that's how I like in Chinese, they say I 不知不觉. It's like
Yeah.
unknowingly, like then I put on so much weight. So wow, I tell you, I regretted it, especially during the last trimester of my pregnancy. I couldn't walk. And then you saw the video earlier. It's like, oh my god, it's like a polar bear trying to like move.
Very big. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
and
sleeping also will be very
sleeping
difficult,
was
right?
horrible. Then
Yep.
like I feel so bad to my husband sometimes because I had to lie on him to sleep.
Oops, okay. So now husband besides helping to pull the mask
he
during
become-
delivery, become also bolster and
He
pillow.
become bolster, but I was
Yeah,
so
one use of the
big.
husband. Yes,
I
yeah.
was so fat, so I felt so bad. Like I was like flattening.
Yeah.
I felt really
Oops.
bad.
Yeah.
But couldn't get into a comfortable like position. So the stomach was really big.
Yep.
And then also like I said earlier, I felt like a polar bear also. I just felt like hot all the time too,
Mm.
because the weight increased by so much, right? So it's like sweaty, and then it's very horrible. You can't move very well either. It's like you're waddling. Kendall said
Wow.
earlier, it's like wow, so hard to walk. Okay, but can you imagine? I put on 18 kg. It was
Yes.
super, super
So
hard
I
to
think we
walk.
also want to really make use of this opportunity because we're talking about diet management during pregnancy. That is a very important portion to actually enable to you how fast you can actually lose your weight, because it's about what you eat, isn't it? So I don't know who, I mean, sometimes it's not like that is craving. I think it's more psychological, because you feel that I have another baby in there, I need to eat more. So and I think all your senses are really playing trick on you. You're like, oh, suddenly
Yes.
today I feel like eating more durian, and hormonal change, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's really, I think I've learned from my gynae also, right? It's not normal to like really crave for food all the time.
Yes.
And more importantly, it's about eating nutrient dense food, meaning high protein, high healthy fats, high
Yes.
fiber. Still, because and focusing more on all the nutrition rather than just eating more. Because we've learned that actually during pregnancy, right, you are merely increasing 300 calories per day from your normal pre-pregnancy.
Yes.
So can you imagine, actually 你只需要多 300 calories, but a lot of times, first time mommy, we were thinking like, I have to eat double, that means I double the calories. Yeah, isn't it? I think that was what we go through, especially the first time experience, 对不对 Candy?
Yeah.
你觉得呢？
其实
还是你会比较
其实有时不单只是说自己想要多吃，很多你好像跟朋友去吃饭或者家人，他都会跟我说要多吃一点，你不是一个人吃，你是两个人吃。很多时候我都遇到，都会这样子我说，可是我在过程，其实我的很爱吃啦。所以特拍我走路，因为我不懂我胖到多少，因为是走路真的很辛苦嘛。拍了给我看，我就哎呦，那个肥婆这么胖，好难看呢。OK， 我想要惨哦，为什么身材可以胖到这样的感觉？
So if you're worried about trying to get back in shape after pregnancy, okay, this is something that we have to deal with. And we from experience, especially between my first and second child, it's really not about eating the double or triple. Yes, you have to eat more, but bear in mind, we learned that actually your daily increase is only 300 calories more on a daily basis. We really have to focus on eating more on the nutrients, meaning, if you additional protein, I really have to focus on that. Healthy fats, fiber, all these are very, very important. And we talk about salmon omega oil, all this, isn't it? So it's more focused on increasing the dosage of nutrients, the nutrition, rather than eating more. So that really makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, I agree. It's increasing the correct nutrients.
Yes.
So I increase everything. So I increase my protein.
Kiasu, mommy, increase everything.
Yeah, like you said, protein.
Okay,
the
so
salmon,
those, but you take note, right?
So I increase all those. The gynae will also tell you, okay, these are the supplements you need to take: your calcium, your fish oil, folic acid.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the things, increase, and then protein I also increase, but then I also increase carbs, and then also increase
the rest of the thing.
So that's the mistake. That was the mistake there. You see. For me, that was my mistake. So I don't know whether any mummies out there got the same experience or different ones. Please feel free to share.
Yes. So we are really just talking about the diet management, during pregnancy, and we would love to hear from you because, moving on, we want to talk about, getting back in shape, right? It's interesting, like I shared, what happened is for every 1 in 4 women, mummies, okay, they are expected to actually retain 5 kg of the pregnancy weight beyond 1 year, okay? And the doctors actually urge, okay, for mummies, right? Post-pregnancy, it's important that you shed your pregnancy weight, all the extra that you put on within 6 to 12 months, okay? Otherwise, if you stick to the 时段, that means you have to, shed off this extra weight 6 to 12 months. You will end up actually keeping all this weight for a long time to come. So there is a danger, because can you imagine if, let's say, you are family planning, like, I went on to have a second one. I can't imagine I never take care again, and then I pile on again the extra weight. And if let's say each time I put on the average about 5 kg, what happened is up to a certain point of time, because of this weight increment, right? Each pregnancy goes, you become obese, and we know that with obesity, it's actually very dangerous for your own health, or especially when you're planning for the next pregnancy, because you will move on to, it's connected to all the heart disease, diabetes, obviously high blood pressure, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's important, okay, that within 6 to 12 months. And I think, it's a relief, right? When I see their faces now, they suddenly because one is just 2 months plus, the other one is actually about 9 months, isn't it? Yeah, so I understand actually you did something recently within this period of time to kickstart and to get the so-called shedding of the weight going, is it? Maybe can I have one of y'all share a little bit? Yes.
因为我是说我胖了13公斤嘛，然后在生产过后的第一个星期过后就下了6公斤，是因为包括 baby 啦，然后胎盘之类就下了6公斤，我就想6公斤这样子我还不有7公斤在我身体怎么办？然后刚巧是你刚好是有遇到 Stephanie 说，不如可以参加一个减重比赛，然后因为我在想，在坐月子怎么可以做减重比赛呢？我就跟着他跟我说了，其实真正就是那个70%的那个饮食调整真的很重要，所以一般上好像我们在坐月子的时候，一定要多吃，这样身体才会修复嘛。所以这期间我并不敢乱吃，我只吃那3餐，只吃3餐不多，没有甜品，也不吃宵夜，而且你在想在这过程中，而且也是没有办法可以做运动的。 所以说我这整个过程中，我就是因为那个饮食的控制，40%的饮食控制真的是非常重要。
对
呀
对对，
就是这样然后最终我是觉得另外一点是那个 protein 的 intake 真的是很重要，它真的可以让我可以容易的修复。然后过后在8个星期过后呢，我真的是又瘦了5公斤。
哇
现在
，OK，maybe 我们有一个，因为我们有准备Candy, she take part in this and fit challenge, about 1 month plus after she gave birth, and actually she has some of her results to share with everybody. Let's take a look. How about that? Yeah， 我们给大家看一些，所以然后 Candy 可以用那个 slide 来讲一下。
对，那时候应该是69.4，
是
69.4公斤，然后 after 8个星期的那个减重比赛过后了，就瘦了5公斤，就是变成64.2。
Yep，
然后我的 body fat 呢也是从34.3掉到31.3，就是降了大概3%的那个体脂肪。
是是，
我怀孕的时候，我的体重是在60的那个，所以我是趁这个黄金时间是
Actually, that's very fast. A few key points which I totally can relate to because of how I experienced during pregnancy. I think the first thing is, because a lot of people thought that during confinement they have to eat a lot of food, a lot of food. But yet again, nutrient-dense food, which is really high protein, because then if you're taking a high protein diet, firstly, you really curb your hunger, and protein, it helps. It's a main building block of body. Not only are you able to, use protein to regain and build yourself, and also, for those breastfeeding mommy, okay, you're actually also inputting a very key ingredient, because that's what is needed to build your baby as well, if I can put it that way. So high protein diet, like she mentioned, and it's never about going into straight a diet right after. Okay, that is definitely not advisable, but what Candy say is really about having to have a balanced nutritional meal, three meals per day. So it's again, I think with post-pregnancy management is nothing too different from how we are trying to keep in shape. It's still about 70% diet management, right? Like we take 3 meals, which is really balanced and adequate nutrition, and it's high in protein, high in fiber, in healthy fats, 对不对？
对，
所以 it's quite amazing that she actually has only 2 more kg to go. Yeah. What about Annabelle? Actually, I know you were very happy, like you were able to kickstart at least this
process,
journey, right? This process, right?
So for me, right, actually, when I put on 19 kg, so can
So just bear with us.
Okay, so right, so beginning after delivering, I lost about 7 or 8. Okay, and then after that, during confinement, maybe I lost about another 7 or 8 again. So that means, because I put on so much, right?
Yes.
That means I have like another 6. About there about the 5 to 6 more kg to lose, and I found that quite difficult. So it's like what Stephanie was saying earlier, that report that like after 1 year, 1 in 4 will keep about 5 kg.
Yes.
Then I was a bit afraid because
like it will stay with you.
Yes, because I was finding it quite difficult to lose that little bit of that a little bit of weight. So recently, I think it was in October, then Stephanie also did say, hey, do you want to do this or not? So I thought it's a good opportunity, right? Just to try and get rid of that weight that I have, like, that few kg.
Yes.
So when I was working, I felt like it was very, very hard. The first month, I felt like, wow, okay, it's quite easy. Like the weight loss was quite large, but after that, it was like very hard to lose the rest. So maybe if you can share my results.
Yeah, let's look at
yeah.
Annabelle's info.
So I think when I started this, maybe I had another 2 more kg go back to my original pre-pregnancy.
Okay.
So when I weighed, I was like 74. But then after this 60 days, then I actually lost about 3 plus 3.4, 3.5 lah. Yeah. So I actually lost more. So I'm actually a little bit skinnier than my pre-pregnancy.
I
So you will
see.
get there also. But you only have 2 kg
Yeah.
left, right?
And the good thing is,
So you
you are
jiayou.
within the 1 year grace period, right? Like we
Yeah,
shared
so
the
it's within
doctor's
a while.
advice.
So I was quite happy because I was finding it very, very tough to lose that few kg. You know, it's like, oh my god. Then I was about to give up. So I was like, okay lah, maybe 2 kg from like before pregnancy, then to after giving birth, I add another 2 kg. Not so bad lah, 2 kg. I was thinking, but I managed to lose. So I was quite happy, and then lost a bit more on top of that.
Yep.
And then the body fat also was like, I think I lost about 3.9% body fat.
Yes.
So I was very happy about that also. I managed to put on a bit of muscle mass. So unlike Candy, because I'm a little bit further along post pregnancy, I could exercise lah.
Yes.
Yeah. Whereas for you, you should rest a little bit still.
Yeah.
But yeah. So my diet, I watch a bit more, and then I increased my protein intake, exercise. So the 70% diet and then 30% is for workout, right?
Yep.
So I started on that 30% workout because a year during exercise, that's 9 months. And then after that, the post-pregnancy, I was about 6 months post-pregnancy. I also didn't really exercise. You know, I'm resting, recovering, right? So more than a year, I didn't do exercise. So I was feeling very like my body very heavy. I don't want to move. You know, so that was a good opportunity. So I'm quite glad for the result.
Yep.
Very excited. In January, another round.
Right. Yes. I just want to this point of time. Yeah, we have Carrie. She's pregnancy. Yeah. So yes, exactly. I think yes, keep your comments coming. Once again, welcome to our pregnancy. I'm Stephanie, 1 old mommy and 2 young mummies, Annabelle and Candy. We are here on this program because we thought that, pregnancy, although it's really a very beautiful thing that has happened, but it's really also very real and raw. And, a lot of times we were going through a lot of ups and downs. It can be very overwhelming, especially for first-time mommy. And we just want to make use of this platform to actually share our story so that to let you know you're not alone, okay? Actually, it may not be true and there are ways to do it better from what we have learned. So we want to, make of this platform to hear from you as well and also share stories. So once again, thank you for tuning talking about the challenge. What I really like about it is a lot of times I also want to use this opportunity to send a reminder and encourage all the mummies out there. Although yes, I think the baby is very important, and we would spend a lot of time, especially the first 1 year. It is so overwhelming. You tend to forget about yourself. And sometimes some mummies end up being very guilty, like, if I want to dress up a bit nicer, I spend a bit of time eating better. It's like, no, to spend all my energy and time on the child. Actually, I want to encourage everyone to really hold that thought. Actually, you should put aside that thought. And I think exercise self-care is so important, but it's so important that we take care of ourselves first also, because only then when we can take care of ourselves, we will be in a better position to go on and take care of our baby, right? So don't feel guilty about, trying to look better and all, but I think it's also for health's sake. Like we all learn really is so important that we need to really get back in shape within the 6 to 12 months, because you bring on a lot of, like care about this challenge that we've all gone to go through together, is because you have you're working in teams, isn't it? Yeah, you have a community of friends together. So, we actually form a team of 3. So you're not alone, and then you have the encouragement, 大家鼓励, and you feel that, hey, I can do it. I think I really like that part of the challenge itself. So for myself, actually, yes, I've also put up slide. It's just a quick one. I don't think I want to emphasize a lot about the current, but that's the 60 days challenge. I've also successfully lost some fats and build muscle mass, which is what my focus is right now. What happened is, but I also included again all the way from my first pregnancy and my second one and until the third one. You can see that it's so important. If we are able to keep in shape through really the right knowledge that we share, we learn from this, taking part in this challenge. It's about doing this 70% diet management and 30% workout, that you're able to get into better shape as time goes by. Like I say, I seriously, I cannot even recognize myself from the 2003. Yeah, that one really look a bit scary to me right now. But so we really enjoyed the challenge, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's something that is worth. It just takes 60 days to kickstart the journey and doing it all together. So we are just very happy to also share with everyone that there's going to be another of this 60 days challenge that's going to come happen in January 2022. So if you like the idea, like especially I think over here, our key target audience, although if you happen to be a guy, you're not a mummy, you happen to hear, of course, we welcome you. But really also the key message to all the mummies, if you're struggling to lose that post-pregnancy weight, please, you can PM us in this comment box, and you want to find out more about how you can take part in this challenge to actually lose weight very healthily and also very sustainable, like you have heard from Candy and also Annabelle, because they are really fresh, from 2 month plus baby, and then the other one is only 9 months, how it has helped them to kickstart the, getting in shape journey. If this is what you're looking for, or you have friends who you think that, is exactly looking for something like this to work together as a community, to come and lose weight and lose fat, post-pregnancy, yes, drop us a message. We would love to be able to connect with you and to share with you more about the upcoming challenge, which is happening from 14th of January 2022. I think also, what better way to start the new year? Right.
For me, I just want to say that it's quite easy. The process, like the 60-day challenge, right? I found that it wasn't too difficult because I was a bit apprehensive. Oh, must start exercise again, haven't exercised so long. But once I started, then I felt that because there were a lot of other people that were doing with us, like there was a lot of online support. So I thought it was fairly enjoyable, the process to go through. I didn't, it wasn't like a no pain, no gain type of experience, a lot. Yeah, so Candy, I'm not sure for you, what about you?
对我来讲，其实我很喜欢这种好像竞赛的这种减重，因为一组嘛，可以互相鼓励嘛，所以我觉得在这过程中不是一个人走，而且3个人陪你 会担心是说你会被扯人家后嘛，所以就很努力，我一定要减下去。所以我觉得这个减重过程是非常，这个减重比赛是个非常好的一个竞赛来的。
Yeah, especially I think like you know, as a mommy, then you are overwhelmed with a lot of things, or sometimes you are distracted. It's nice to take on like a team challenge kind of thing, right? You get the reminder and encouragement from your team members in order to be able to meet your goals. Okay, so yeah, if this is something that you it's like wow, you've been really sounds fantastic, and you'll be waiting for an opportunity like this. I think it was also a very fun process. And what we want to share again is really, you know, you can achieve your goal in a very healthy and sustainable manner. So we are really looking forward ourselves to the January challenge. So yes, if you're interested, just drop us a comment. And I think finally, yes, thank you once again for joining us on this our pregnancy diary. Really, and you know, it's the end of the year. We also want to wish everybody happy holidays and
Happy
New
New
Year. We'll see you again in the new year. Lots to chat. Yeah, lots of stories to share. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.